Oh, baby. It's Super Metroid. And it's the part of Super Metroid with, like, the gross sounds that you can hear in Turian, like the gas bubbling and stuff. It's always the best part of the game. You know, the part that sounds like indigestion. Anyway, we're not playing that game today. We're playing Final Fantasy III, aka Final Fantasy VI, after I switched to the Skyline background. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game, like I said, is actually Final Fantasy VI, and I'm pretty sure this is where I last left off. Yeah, oh yeah, because I'm still trying to uncurse the cursed shield puppet, and Nicholas D, and Jacob France, and Avis P, and Sears. Fake fan in the house. Yeah, that's Nicholas D. Final Fantasy VI, baby, let's go. Yeah, so, I mentioned this before, but there's a shield that's cursed, and it gives you like -7 to all stats and makes you weak to everything. But if you finish 255 battles with it equipped, then it becomes the Paladin Shield. I've never uncursed that dang shield, says Jacob France. Yeah, it takes for freaking ever. And that's why I'm coming to this island where the enemies are very weak and have like 1 HP. Or possibly 2. Only 10 more, says Sears. Alright, good. I'm glad you've been keeping count. That said, maybe let's go to another area where leveling up gives me more experience. Even if it is slightly slower. So yeah, I showed you this before. This is the desert south of Miranda. And it's got some cool high-level enemies in it. Basically, there are 2 encounters that can happen in this desert area south of Miranda. One of which is the Hoover enemy, and the other is the Cactrot. And when you're up against a Cactrot, the Drill enemy, which cuts through defenses and doesn't miss, will pretty much always one-shot that guy. Otherwise, if you try to hit him with regular physical attacks, he dodges, like, everything. And even if you do hit him, you'll end up only dealing, like, 1 damage at a time. So just drill him like that, and it's an instant win, basically. Bird learned Quarter, and Wind. Robert L., welcome back. Gaming since the 80s, how are you? It seems like Bird has learned both of these spells. Yeah, let's teach her Meteor next. Okay, and then the next one to level up is going to be Bird, so she'll get like 1 speed from having the Odin Esper equipped. No shot that's the actual KarmaJolt, says Daddy. Here's the thing. There's kind of a shot, isn't it? Isn't there? What are the odds that I'm actually KarmaJolt? Pretty low, I would say. If you asked that to a random person, like if you picked a random person on the planet and been like, you're not KarmaJolt, are you? Yeah, you'd probably be right that they're not KarmaJolt. It's like roughly 100% of the people on Earth are not KarmaJolt. Roughly 100 of the people on this planet are not KarmaJolt. Shots, let's do 2. Yo, Nicholas D, if we get to $100 this stream, I'll do 2. Actually, you know what? I'll give you a discount. If we get to 80, if we get to 80 American dollars this stream in donations, I'll do 2 shots. Speaking of 2 shots, let's use the air anchor on this guy. I posted a short about, like, yeah, you should use the air anchor on this guy, and it's easy money. Because what happens is, once you use the air anchor on him, the next time he acts in combat by, like, either attacking you or doing something else, I guess, he'll just die. He'll turn to dust. And I got so many comments on that short that's like, yeah, but the air anchor, like, always misses. And, like, this guy will counterattack you with Sandstorm, which is pretty deadly. And it's like, I've never seen the air anchor miss there, so it's a reliable kill. And also, he doesn't counter the air anchor with Sandstorm. He counters regular attacks with Sandstorm. Maybe I can show you that. And it is a pretty deadly attack. Yeah, it hit Cheese for like 1,000 damage there. But just do this, then wait, dog. Don't trigger Sandstorm. So yeah, long story short, a bunch of comments on that short that I posted where people were wrong. Karma, ever play Robotrek? Great quirky RPG. I've heard great things about it. I've seen it. Never tried it myself. But Robert L., yeah, I definitely am familiar with that game and have wanted to play it for a while. Achieved Divinity says, yo, KarmaJolt. Good to see you. Hey, thanks for showing up. And now that you're here, we can change the window color to... you know what? I was feeling an orange the other day. I wasn't literally feeling an orange. But I feel like an orange window color would be pretty darn cool. JJJ, what's going on? Yeah, Robert L., I've had plenty of people recommend that to me. There we go. That's a good window color. Oh, and we'll save the game, obviously. Obviously. Alright, she might have the X-Egg equipped. Is that true? No. Oh, no, Bird does. Okay, okay. That makes more sense. But when Cheese levels up, let's get her some HP. The creamsicle window. Underrated flavor. Oddly enough, though, like, I've only had, like, a few creamsicles in my life. Creamsicle flavored soda, though? Give me that. So yeah, I'm gonna be leveling up a bunch, and then we'll do the Fanatics Tower, probably, is what the plan is for this stream. Crush? Dang, that actually hit pretty hard. Oh, like Orange Crush, because I made my window orange. Oh my gosh. If I were a character in this game, I'd have some sort of ability that was reliant on what color you make the text window. Like, oh, you make it all black, then I get a lot of defense or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. It's not one that's brought up when speaking about SNES JRPGs. But it's definitely a fun game, and once you get all three robots, you can really personalize them for situations. You know I love situations, Robert L. Yeah, and it's like a Squaresoft game, isn't it? Purple heart-shaped glasses. Oakley, you got it. Let's see here. Here we go. Hey. Do you own Illusion of Time, Soul Blazer, or Terra Enigma? And if you do, can you stream any of those games next time? Gaming since the 80s. Those are all games that I did a tag team live stream with Mega Harv. That's a good orange. Thanks, Avis. It's Quintet's last game. And why do I know Quintet, Nicholas D? What did they do? Robotrek was Enix before it merged with Square, says Ted R. Okay. Thank you. No, it's the letter purple. Oakley? My favorite prime letter. So, like, also, what is this? Am I shooting anchors out of, like, a crossbow kind of thing? Like it's an auto crossbow, except it shoots anchors? Which is pretty hardcore. Quintet made Terra Enigma. Okay, thank you. Alright, she's gonna level up and get more speed. She's got a decent amount of HP. And Tipsy is getting there soon. What kind of magic points does she have here? Yeah, she's almost learned Flare as well. Somebody needs to learn Life 3, though. Probably Cheese. Yeah, she was almost there. Okay, so she just leveled up and got some HP. Let's give her the Phoenix Esper again. Enix was also involved in Illusion of Time, Soul Blazer, and Terra Enigma. Yeah, so, gaming since the 80s. You probably know this. Maybe some of you watching don't know this. But I've been internet friends with another YouTuber named Megaharv since, like, probably 2008 is my guess. Tipsy learned Flare, and the Goo learned a Drain. But this guy, Megaharv, he's a YouTuber who is Canadian, and he sounds like, "Hey, KarmaJolt, thank you for the chocobo emoji in the chat." And he also plays retro games like I do. But back in 2017, we started doing this thing with each other. Don't take that out of context. Where, we'd each play the same save file of the same game. And we called it the Tag Team Live Stream. So what we did was, I started Final Fantasy V, and I played it for an hour, Salem. And at the end of the hour, my timer would go off, I'd save a save state wherever I was, and then I'd send him that save state. So, he would play from where I left off, and he would stream for an hour. And then at the end of his hour, he would save it again, and send the save file back to me. So essentially we're passing the controller off every hour in whatever game we were playing. Then it happened to be Final Fantasy V. But the catch was, we weren't allowed to watch each other's tag team live streams. So, I never knew where he was going to leave me, and man, did that guy like to mess around with my save file. Have you encountered the giant cactuar yet? It gives cactuar magicite. Salem, is that in this version? I've never heard of that. Good guy? You behave. Oh my gosh. Cheese learned Life 2 and Cure 3. Hold on, I'm suddenly getting a lot of texts. Oh, it's my brother. It's probably about, Oh, it's about my nephew-to-be, I think. They're expecting another child. I'm gonna be an uncle again, everybody. Alright, so she got more speed, right? She's about to level up and get a ton of HP. This guy's about to level up, and I don't want him to have Ramu equipped. It gives 1 stamina, but stamina doesn't do much in this game. So if I'm giving him stamina at all, I might as well give him 2, you know? 41 stamina. What else could he get? 2 strength. I can use Cure 3 IRL. Daddy, you should, like, work at a hospital and get paid a lot. With that ability? Gigantoir only appears in Advance and the 2014 release. Okay, cool. I didn't know about that. So thanks for the info. I have 8 great nephews and nieces. Sears, when you say great nephews, you mean your nephews and nieces are great? Or they're great nephews and great nieces? Ooh, look at them level ups, baby. Alright, so they're all over 3,000. Over 3,000 HP. She learned Flare as well. That teaches Cure 3. Yeah, she's pretty much learned everything. Except for Drain. Let's get her Pearl. She's not leveling up soon, so I don't have to worry about a wasted level up there. You're right about that anchor never missing that dude. Yeah, so, like, I posted a short about how, like, the air anchor is great, and you should come here to level up against the Hoover enemy, because it's a very reliable kill, and then you can also kill the Cactuar with Drill. And there were so many comments on that short that was like, nuh-uh, it doesn't work. And, like, yeah, it does, is my response to that. Which version of FF6 are you playing? I encountered my Gigantoir in GBA version. Yeah, Salem. So this is the Super Nintendo version. I'm playing it on the SNES Classic. Audio is choppy on my end, says JJJ. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Anyone else? Yes, Avis, it lagged a bunch for me too. So, apparently, the weather is getting crazy around here. Like, there's a thunderstorm out there. My 18 nieces and nephews are great, and they have 8 kids. Oh, I see what you're saying, Sears. Dang. That's a big old family. That sounds like a hell of a trip to the water park. All good here, says Nicholas D. Alright, stream's canceled. Nicholas D is having fun. We don't want that. I guess I'll teach this guy poison. Like, what else does he have to learn? I think he's learned, like, literally every spell. Yeah, I guess I'll teach him poison. Only problem I have with the audio is that it sounds like KarmaJolt. How crazy are the storms on the East Coast? Yo, Avis P. As a guy, this is coming from a guy who used to live in New Orleans, Louisiana. They're not that bad. But my city is absolutely not prepared for, like, a medium hurricane, you know? Like, we have, like, a minor tropical storm, or, like, a minor thunderstorm. Something that, like, when I was younger, I used to get sent to school in the middle of. And all over town, tree branches are down, power lines fail. And it's like, that wasn't even that big of a deal, you know? I took a replay and saw that, so when I KO'd you earlier, says Robert L., talking about F-099, I took a replay and saw that it wasn't just one hit. I jammed you up against the side of the track, then boosted and spun into you. Robert L., yeah, also I think the timing was that you just happened to hit me right as I powered down, too. But you may have facilitated that faster, you know? Yeah, so this guy has learned all the spells, huh? In that case, let's just buff his strength. You know what? Never mind. Let's buff his magic power for now. Now, let's give him the HPs. Do you have makeup over your eyes? Raykov. No, these are sunglasses. Giuseppino, what's going on? Raykov, I rarely wear makeup. And I never wear it for streaming. But, like, every now and then. Why the heck not? I used to wear stage makeup all the time. There's red and black underneath the glasses. Oh, I have some very cool red and blue lighting. So that's probably part of it. And some pink lighting up here. Move in your dust. He moved. Oh, then he was dust. If it rains a tiny bit in Delaware, the whole state goes underwater. I used to work for an answering service that answered for Kent/Sussex counties in the state. And when it rains, so many people call. Oh my gosh. And like, what would they say? Like, what would their problems be? Like, help, my house is flooding, or... Sears, interesting. Only 2 of them have kids is the craziest part. Straw Hat Brian, what's going on? Your wife was here yesterday, and by here I mean not like here, but in the stream, and she was very nice. During Genevieve B's stream of Minami Lane, which is like kind of a cool game. Okay, Bird got more speed, and that's fine. 39 speed, pretty good. House is flooding, water everywhere kind of calls. I'm like, it rained barely an inch. Interesting. She's wonderful. I agree. We love your streams, and we get healthy and in shape with you. Alright, so I'm glad you do reps with me. Ignore the part where I eat all the ice cream. Don't do that part with me. Or do, I don't know. I'm not your dad. She's almost learned Life 3. Let's get her some more HP. KCY, love this Final Fantasy. Always suplex the train. Oh, yeah. I made a stream highlight short about that, too. What if you were my dad? Straw Hat Brian? then someone's got a lot of explaining to do. How old are you? Vigorous apathy. Not my dad. Spoilers. I told him I wasn't his dad. Nobody tell him. I saw it and I liked it. Hey, Yoda the Hutt, what's going on? Lovely shades, bro. Looking cute. What? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't know he could sneeze me out of the battle. Interesting. Ryan K, what's going on? That was interesting. Okay, so I guess there could be a situation. So often I like to come here with just the goo by himself. That is, I'll have Edgar solo level here with the air anchor and the drill. But against the Hoover, you have to use the air anchor, then survive the next hit. Or not have him sneeze you out of the battle, because if he does that, then you don't get any experience for it. All that work for nothing. I just get sad. Karma is so mean to me. Unlike me, who is always nice and sweet. Nicholas D. Come over sometime, we'll have a pizza stream. Cheese gained a level. Bird learned a meteor. Got 10,000 GP. Bless him. Oh yeah, Gesundheit for that sneeze. Not much going on with me. I'm eating some cherries. Great. Did rank up to Silver 3 in Street Fighter 6 with Solo Geef. Only Zangief. That's a website I would subscribe to. Aaron B, I see you. Alright, she's almost learned Life 3. Did anyone else learn that? Yeah, I think, nope. Bird did, okay. Ryan K, you behave. That was kind of funny, though. Cactrot. Yeah, he trot. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing now, my eyesight is so bad. I kept reading that as building up something, but he says bundling up something, doesn't he? Cheese learned Life 3 and Tipsy learned Pearl. Amazing. Fine. Did Bird learn Meteor? Yeah, she did. Alright, let's get her some speed, too. Avis, what? Menuing like a speedrunner. I am taking my sweet time, Casey on. I realize that it might be hard to follow, though, and a lot of this game is menuing if you're trying to min-max your characters. Or max-max, I guess. There's really nothing to min. Bundling up something. I mean, look, it's legal here, so I'm not gonna judge you. Bundle and Blaze. Got a soft. Bumbling up something. Yeah, if they were bees. Avis peas. Most of the time, I don't even realize I'm doing it fast. Casey on. Yeah, I guess I hadn't really considered that that's, like, hard to follow when you're watching, huh? Oops, I keep going to config, too. So she's about to level up. Actually, both of them are kind of close to a level up. Two more battles for her, because she's got the exp egg. MJ Moffat, what's going on? Online bully, Vigester. You say that every time. Even at level 99, Cyan/Umaru are still crap. Yeah, Vigester, but like, I put them in the party because they're my friends. Nicholas... Whoa. There's another Nicholas D. And the other Nicholas D says, trivia, what is Tara's last name? I think it's Bird. Or at least that's what I named her. I've been calling her that because that's her last name, right? Actually, Branford. Is that correct? Earth, says Vigorous Apathy. Okay, she's gonna level up soon. Obviously, it's Firma, yes. Kuro, welcome back. Yeah, Nicholas D. There's another Nicholas D. I'm guessing you don't know each other. Wait, what is she learning here? Oh, poison. Okay. Stop and X-Zone are fine. Let's have her learn those. Starlet gives 2 stamina. I didn't realize that. What are you going to buy with your 1 million GP? Ted Raymond? Probably that talking chocobo. Or like a ton of useless swords that I can throw with Crab's throw ability. Shadow. I named him Crab. Cuneo says nice glasses. Hey, thanks. My friend Kira H got me these. Bird learned stop. Fighter said hi. I did, says Fighter. Excellent. I went for a jog today after my F-Zero stream. And apparently, according to Genevieve B, it started like pouring rain. Literally like a minute after I got home from my jog. But she came back to see, like she comes to my city every weekend. Mostly to visit me, but then on Sundays she has this class that she goes to. But then after class today she came back to see me. And she was like, man, when you texted me that you got back from your jog, that was like perfect timing, because like a minute after, it was like a torrential downpour. So good timing me. Just like it's raining here in this desert. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking dry. When you're in like a hot, arid desert like this, what causes your vision to distort with this waviness? What is actually happening there, IRL, in terms of science? I'm losing my mind. I had an indie RPG that was made a long time ago, like Fable 2. It was so fun and funny. What are you talking about, Sears? You lost the game? Dehydration, says Robert L. R. Johnson, what's going on? 6, best FF. Fallen Zoe. Bird gained a level. Nice. And yeah, she had Fenrir equipped, so she got some MP plus. There might be another... There might be another Esper that gives MP plus 50% on level up. Yo, she doesn't know regular ass ice? I don't expect that. Yeah, there's actually a lot she doesn't know. Let's teach her Scan, because that's a good one. That's a good one to have. John Riley, this is Final Fantasy VI. It was called Final Fantasy III in North America, but I'm playing Final Fantasy VI. I'm playing it on the SNES Classic, and it's an awesome game. And welcome, everybody. I got 10 magic points. Got soft. That's not what I want to do. That obviously is short for soft serve ice cream, right? Also, like, when, Cliff White, is this cursed shield gonna become uncursed? Also, everyone spam the Cliff or Mountain emoji in the chat for Cliff White, who gifted, like, I don't know, like 20 memberships the other day. It was super generous, Chase Nail. Have you played Legend of Gaia? Chase Nail, I think you asked me that last time, and do you mean Legend of Gaia? Or Illusion of Gaia? I'm gonna take that out of context, says Nicholas D. Stop! Cliff White? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you out like that. I was very grateful. Wish this game was on the PSP remake. Cuneo? No, it's how I spelled it. Legend of Gaia? Then no, I don't know that. Hey Karma, have you played Castlevania games? Oh, you bet I have. A couple months ago, I played all the way through Portrait of Ruin. And like ages ago, I played through Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 on NES. I just want her to level up. Let's get into a battle outside of the desert. Damn, that drilled deadly. You bet, Fallen Zoe. You're good. It's been a long week at work. Just woke up about 30 minutes ago and I wasn't ready. Hey, well, I'm glad you're ready now and here. Top 5 for the Super, says Chase Nail. I guess I'll have to look that one up. Yeah, Giuseppina, the NES Castlevania games, stupidly difficult. That said, still kind of fun. What do you call a failed summon? Skill issue? I'm not sure I get the joke. But yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Yo, Ogre Battle. Yeah, Guadalupe. Those games are great. I never streamed any of those. Wait, let's give her Haste 2 and Slow 2. Yes, I learned Float. Oh wait, no, I learned Scam. I'm still trying to get to the 255 battles. Found it. It's an RPG Maker game. Fighter, yeah, what are we talking about? I never know. Richter mode in Portrait of Ruin is Chef's Kiss and a great end game reward. Sister mode was meh for me. Oh, I remember that, yeah. I don't think I ever actually completed Richter mode. But I do remember Sister Mode, and you had to use the touch screen to control them. Is that right? Talking about Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. Once you beat the game, it gives you 2 new modes to complete the game with. One where you play as Richter Belmont, and the other where you play as those vampire sisters, who I gave the best voices to. I did great voices for them. Okay, I was wrong. It's Illusion of Gaia. First of all, Chase Nail, yeah, that game rules. Secondly, Cliff White sent 20 KarmaJolt gift memberships. Holy cow, everybody. Spam the Cliffs in the chat for Cliff White. My man, thank you so much. I am very grateful for you. And I am thankful for you. And you are great. And everyone should put Cliffs in the chat, like put like a mountain or a volcano or something that's got a cliff on it. And oh my gosh, I guess I'm adding 120 to the to-go counter. We got some curls to do, everybody. Yo, Mamba, welcome. David W, welcome. Ralph P, I see you. Guybrush Threepwood. Lycra, Luke D. Kaizo Sirius. Oh, I get it now. It sounds like Why So Serious, but it's Kaizo Serious. Dragon D. Dragon Deadite, that is. Joey Wags. Dormortop. Impact 1209. Music God. Jay Mobley. Ignoramus. PV. Olavi. Dog Gamer 19. Jitham Dave. OMG, please Stufuak. Shane T. Mana, Deadweight. Hey, thank you so much, Cliff White. Jeez. I like ducks, says I told my friends you're great. Heck yeah. I kind of like ducks too. Cliff White, thank you so much. I missed a bunch of the chat here. Appreciate you, my man. Hey. Keep those cliffs coming, everybody. Kuro, I see you putting a mountain in the chat. Robert L. Yeah, so in order to get a gift membership... Hey, howdy, I just got home. Genevieve B. I just got 20 gift memberships. So welcome to the chat. Everyone put a puppy dog in the chat for Genevieve B. I was talking about you a bunch, babe. But yeah, before you can get gifted a membership, which is kind of random how it works, you have to turn on a setting that's like, accept gifts. There's like some setting dots in your chat. But you have to actually turn on a setting that is off by default, I want to say. Alright, you can get some speed. That guy's gonna get some HP on level up, and that's cool. Bork, bork, bork! Let's maybe level up some other characters after this. Oops. Nicholas D with a cool 20 Swedish krona. You gotta do 2 shots now. Deal is a deal. Wait, I did say that! Oh, baby. Nicholas D, you know what? Thanks for reminding me. And also, thank you for the cool 20 Swedish krona. Did you hear that sound? Pippin, are you okay? My cat Pippin just stood up and coughed, and it was very loud. And now she just sat back down looking at me like, what? All right, everybody. I guess we're doing some shots tonight. Cheese gained a level. Rare glassesless Karma. It is kind of rare, Giuseppina. You can't spell Giuseppina without subpoena. So get your ass in court. For those of you who don't know, a subpoena, at least in American law, is a document that essentially says, hey, you have to show up to court, and if you don't, you get arrested. Hey everyone, let me see the light in your eyes. The old man here hasn't given up yet. Another rare cuss. Robert L., did I cuss by saying subpoena? Sup, Pina? Yeah, Ken, that's what you say to your friend Pina. Who, what would that be short for? Penelope? No. Alright, who's low level here? This guy, but whatever. I got some level 38 people in the party. Yeah, Piano can get in there. Megan. Fries is only level 39. I didn't realize that. Actually, let's put 5 in there because he can use the tools command. Good RPG decisions come from shots. Trust me. Yo, Cliff White, I'll get there in just a second. Also, thank you yet again. This guy has steel? Sure. Alright, so, first of all, let's give somebody, let's give this guy Genji an offering. Now, hold on, what do we want? Megan can have ribbon. Wait, I gotta unequip some people, do I not? I definitely want to do this part before I take shots. So let's unequip, and then spend even more time in the menus, Ken. Me and Pina Colada only get along for a short time. Ken, I love me some fruity drinks, though. Pina Colada is like coconut and pineapple, right? Let's give this guy... You know what? For some reason, I always like giving him the exp egg. He just seems like the kind of guy who would appreciate an egg, you know? Do you know what I mean by that? Maybe you don't. Maybe I don't. Yeah, that's fine. And what else does he gotta learn? Start at the bottom here. Let's give him Bahamut. Get him a ton of HP. Actually, this guy should have HP. Well, he'll get some. I'm gonna give everyone, like, pretty much exclusively defensive stuff here. Because I really only need, like, one person to do... all the hard work in battle, you know? So let's have, let's do back guard and, like, Marvel shoes on this person. And by this person, I mean this creature. Sure, he can get speed. I can have him learn Meteor. And then Carpet can learn that stuff. Oh, this guy needs some relics, huh? Let's give somebody the... Oh, no, that's fine. That small cat is the damage dealer? Actually, it's, whatever this is. At least where I'm leveling up, because there is basically, there's a desert here where there are 2 random encounters that give you a lot of magic points and a pretty decent amount of experience. And both enemies that you encounter here can be destroyed by the tools command. So I'm going to use the air anchor on this guy. And it hits him for some damage, but then what it does is the next time he moves, like he attacks here, and then he dies. Link711 says, Pizza Guy. Pretty soon I will do a pizza stream. Michael Athens, what's going on? You don't need a particular relic on the person with the curse shield in order to uncurse it? I can't remember. You don't. But the reason I give him the ribbon is because we mastered a new dance, everybody. That was the one I was missing. The reason I give him the ribbon is because the cursed shield normally makes you confused and berserked and poisoned. I don't know. It gives you a bunch of bad status effects, including the death sentence. The ribbon nullifies all of them except for the death sentence. But yeah, if I didn't give him the ribbon, he would be confused in battle and he would, like, attack my own party members here, you know? But yeah, welcome, Michael A. Alright, I gotta get me a shot glass, I guess. Anytude X. The Bad Vibes shield. Giuseppina? I wish I had a shield against bad vibes. Let's do one more battle, then we'll do 20 curls. Gen B might fall asleep, because she's sleepy. Oops, I meant to do this. And then we'll get, let's see, I have tequila and rum. That worm's teeth is way more clean than my aunt. I wish I knew how to pronounce your name, friend. What should I call you? Megan gained a level. Also, I hope your aunt isn't in the chat right now. She'd be like, why I oughta... Kang? Kang, I appreciate you. Alright, Kang. I'm about to do 20 curls because my man Cliff White gifted 20 memberships, so we've got 122 to go. That extra 2 is because of Nicholas D. Yo, there's a moth trying to slap me here. Alright, everybody. I don't know if I can do 120 curls this stream, but we'll at least do a couple sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Maybe I should do this. 6, 7. Yeah, kind of twist them at the end. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. I'll be right back. I've got to get a shot glass, Ralph P. While I'm at it, dang it, I spilled a little. I got me some water. Nobody saw that. Ralph P. Remember to like and tell people KarmaJolt is great. Hey, appreciate you. Cliff White, I see you. SMH, wasting valuable gaming time on exercise. What's next? Touching grass. Jake K, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's all fake. None of it's real. And neither is grass. Nice glasses, says Genevieve B. Hey, thanks. All right, Cliff, what do you say? I got spiced rum and tequila. What do I do first? What I do first is have a little sippy of water. Drill. Mix them, says Nicholas D. I wouldn't know how to do that and have it taste good, you know? I'm not a bartender, I'm not a mixologist. That guy learned Earthquake, I think, right? Here's what I'm gonna do for the next battle. So I'm actually gonna switch Bahamut in on this guy so he gets a little bit of extra HP. Spiced rum is my favorite. Hey, Cliff White. Alright, let's pour up. Okay, I got me a little bit of Bacardi spiced rum. Not sponsored. That'd be weird if I was, wouldn't it? Kinda cool. But I'd be like, oh, do you want me to, like, drink all the time on your streams? And then Bacardi would get back to me like, yeah, if Cliff White donates $50. Hey, cheers, everybody. Whew. How did that start? Who was the first person to be like, I'll donate $50 if you do a shot? It's probably my guy MB. Kaboom! Sears, I like ducks. I'm glad you're here. Both of you. Bop, bop, bop. It's gonna be super worth it when this Paladin shield finally gets upgraded. When this Cursed shield finally gets upgraded to the Paladin shield. Oh, I forgot to do this. I did 31 reps so far. No, you aren't. Now I'm leaving. Wait, I'm not what? Piano gained a level. Carpet gained a level. I'm not sponsored. Alright, cool. Sears, I already forgot what we were talking about. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, that's what I said earlier. I was like, I'm glad you're here. And you're like, no, you're not. Dark Hallow 2999 says, man, I started seeing your shorts, and I got a kick out of your content. Hey. I drink and play retro games with you. Hey, Dark Hallow, cheers. Just did a shot of spiced rum, and I'm feeling all right. 5 gained a level. Yeah, so this guy doesn't have great stats, right? Yeah, nothing special there. Sears with the cool $2. Saying, screw you guys, I'm going home. I just saw that on a mug, like, yesterday, because we went to the mall and took a look in Spencer's. But yo, Sears, thank you so much for the cool $2. Everyone put a Z in the chat for Sears with a Z. Hey, appreciate you. I am drinking, but it's coffee instead. Yo, any 2X? What kind? I'm a coffee guy. Giuseppina, thank you for the Z. For Dragon Ball Z. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na. You remember. Sears, I don't know if I could do a Cartman voice. Oh my gosh, look at this. Cliff White with another $5. Favorite drink? 2-ounce blue curacao, 2-ounce Malibu, 2 ounces sweet and sour. Fill the rest with pineapple juice. It's called a Blue Lagoon. Try it someday. I have one of those ingredients. I actually might have 2 of them. I'll let you guess which one. But yo, if it's big and it's blue, you know I'm gonna like it. Yo, Cliff White, thank you so much for another generous donation. Everyone put the mountains in the chat again for Cliff White. Hey, thank you so much. Dang, I got 109 reps to go, everybody. Tetris for Mario. I love to live dangerously and refuse to turn Ragnarok into a stone. Screw Ultima. Well, you can still learn the Ultima spell. But yeah, Cliff, that does sound pretty good. Genevieve V, should we try him on stream? I'll get those ingredients if we can remember. Blue Lagoon, I'll remember that. I have blue curacao. I never get Malibu. Sweet and sour. But I think I also have pineapple juice in the fridge, right? Unless we finished it. Yo, Anytude X? I was just talking about Eiffel 65 the other day. I'm Blue Dabba-Dee. I had that album when I was in like 8th grade. It was actually pretty good. But they also had one song that was like, we're gonna play the games, the PlayStation all day, from Metal Gear Solid to Tekken 3. And then like the techno starts and it's just the rest of the song is him listing games. Resident Evil. Gotta go. Have fun, guys. Yo, Fighter? We're doing it already, but hey, thanks for showing up and clicking that like button. I'll see you soon. You don't remember that song? I don't know what it's called, but like you could probably Google like Eiffel 65 PlayStation song. What was the name of the song? Sidib? It might have had the word PlayStation in the name, but I don't remember. I was there. The song was real, says first name, last name. Thank you for confirming. I know you are a trustworthy source. I refuse to teach anyone Ultima and just instead use special skills. Shadow at level 68 does 999x damage with a mithril knife in South Figaro for cheap. Really? But yeah, Sidib, you know what song I'm talking about, right? The album was pretty good. Megan gained a level. What did he have? Bahamut? Yeah, that's great. Not great that people keep dying. I took that shot too fast, everybody. This worm should be a model for a toothpaste company. Such clean teeth. Yeah, just ask my worm friend, Hoover. The #1 reason to teach Ultima is, it's very cool. Giuseppina, I gotta write that down, because I know you know what's cool. I trust you to know what's cool. Cliff White, thank you again, by the way. There was the game Nitrous Oxide for PS1 that the whole soundtrack was the Chemical Brothers and only one place to hear those sounds. And only place to hear those sounds. Sears? That actually sounds familiar. Carpet gained a level. That is the only place you could hear those songs was that game. This guy needs some HP before he needs some speed. No, he can get some speed first. It's fine. I remember the game Wipeout on PC and PlayStation had a pretty sick, like, electronic soundtrack by a group called Cold Storage. Did anyone ever play Wipeout? Those games were pretty fun. Like, imagine, like, if a racing game was like Mario Kart, but it took itself very seriously. Megan learned Flare. Wipeout was pretty cool, says Tetris for Mario. Yeah, that game, like, came with my mom's, like, 1995 Sony Vaio PC. Which, like, I couldn't appreciate it at the time, you know. But at the time, it was a pretty solid computer. Gerardo Fix, welcome. Can you still die by Doom after winning the battle? Oh, should we find out? Ralph P, I want to say no. But yeah, that timer still ticks down, right? Yeah, it is. Uriah Palmer says, Kintetica PS1 racing game had a sweet techno song by Hybrid. That also sounds a little familiar. Can the Cactuar one-shot you in this game? Cliff White, it does an ability called 1,000 Needles. Sorry. In this version, it's called Blowfish. But it always deals 1,000 damage. So I think it's like, what you're supposed to do is learn that ability, then use it against him, and that's like a very reliable way to kill the Cactuar. Oh my gosh, Viester says, I tried that. Yes, the Cursed Shield, the Doom timer on it would still kill the user if that happens. So yes, all right, let's check it out. In the meantime, let's do 20 curls. Or, 15. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. So maybe the timing has to be a little bit more specific. But it doesn't look like Megan is dying. Piano gained a level. So, like, maybe, like, if I kill the enemy right as it hits 0, I'll still die. Which Final Fantasy enemy do you think is the worst to come across? Cliff White, in Final Fantasy 1, there's like a Cthulhu demon-looking guy named the Sorcerer. It's like a purple kind of tentacle face monster, or at least he's in a purple robe, and you can encounter that enemy on the way to fight Tiamat in the Sky Palace. in like the space station. Yes, it looks like the Mind Flayers. Yes, it's a same family of monsters. And that enemy has 2 different attacks that it can use. One of which is, I think it's called Glance, but it has a chance to stun all of your party members. The other attack that it does is just a regular attack that hits multiple times and deals 1 damage each time, but has like roughly a 5% chance to instantly kill your party members with each attack. Or maybe I'm wrong with the percentages. But, like, you can just get ambushed by a group of those guys and instantly die. Or just get, like, a little bad luck against them and you're dead. That is the worst enemy, in my opinion. Christopher Smack. Mr. X. I see you. Sears, 10 more fights. And the cursed shield is no longer cursed. Megan gained a level. What's your second favorite Final Fantasy game? I like Ducks. I think it's this. Favoritist is Tactics. Alright, that guy got some HP. Let's get him some spells now. Yeah, but I said it in Portuguese for you. Thank you, thank you. Gosh, other lives on here are lame, except Mega Harv, Genevieve B, and sometimes Jojo Jets. Favorite enemy designs in FF6? Mine are Behemoth, Atma, and the Demon Tower. At the end of. Christopher Smack, for some reason I like the bunnies. Giuseppina? That wasn't intentional. At one point, my dad tried to help me out by doing my laundry, but he put bleach in it, and this shirt got a little bit messed up. But I was like, you know what? I'll keep it because of that reason. Who leveling here? Who be leveling? This guy probably learned all this, right? No, not quite. Not done with Meteor. Okay. Rasta, I see you, and I saw that you commented on my F-Zero video. Because I won a mini world tour earlier today. Have I ever played Mystic Quest? Yo, Paul A, that game rules. It's a little tedious, but man, the soundtrack goes so hard. Bop. Harv wants you to do Paladin's Quest. Oh yeah, Genevieve. I should do that tomorrow. Carpet learned White Wind and Quarter as a fly. I'm trying to smack it. How many FF games have you completed? Let's see. 1, 3. Do you mean on YouTube or like ever, Gerardofix? Because if it's ever... 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tactics, Mystic Quest. If we count Final Fantasy Adventure, then yes. If we count Final Fantasy Legend 2, that's 10 of them right there, baby. And I've done almost all of those for YouTube, except I never beat 3 on the internet. Moving your dust. What happened to FF2? Never finished it, Genevieve B. It's like not an amazing game, you know? Karma plans to collab with Mega Harv again. Yeah, we're currently in the middle of a slow-moving project, but yes. Viniculus V says, man, you didn't play FF9? I have that game on PlayStation, and I started playing it, and I loved it. But then I think with that one in particular, I had to move from Kansas City to Connecticut at the time. So I had to put it down for a while and then just never got back into it. I am supposed to do another shot, so let's do tequila this time, everybody. Karma, Angel Reese on 2K26. What's your hot take? Oh, really not familiar with women's sports, but like, she was real good for LSU, right? Like, she won a national championship, and she's like a good athlete, right? So why not? Sirefly. Grimburn with the cool $20. I think Adventure should count on account of it being a proper spin-off, but the Legend games were different. Yes, that's correct. Hey, everyone put like a flame emoji in the chat for Grimburn with the cool $20. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have a workout tonight. Hey, thank you so much, Grimburn. Genevieve, I was trying to get the project moving. I see you. I appreciate you, Doxo. Trying to keep me honest here. Hey, Grimburn, thank you so much. Yeah, and I should mention that Final Fantasy Adventure is technically the first game in the Mana series. It is the prequel to Secret of Mana. But it was kind of intended as a Final Fantasy spin-off, even if it wasn't a proper Final Fantasy game. But, like, it used a lot of the same sprite work that Final Fantasy did. It had Moogles, it had Chocobos. Actually, I think it introduced Moogles. But not Chocobos. Robbie A, yeah, FFA is such a good game. 5 gained a level. You're gonna be built like my main Zangief after all this exercise. Giuseppina, yes, and I'll somehow grow a foot taller. Me and Genevieve watched a video by Drew Gooden today, where he, like, basically watched a whole bunch of these videos about how people on the internet are like, here are 5 steps on how you can grow taller. And like, no, you can't. But he followed all the steps of these videos, and just like you would expect if you're not a moron, he gained a whole 0 inches to his height. Except for that one time he was on the chair. Megan gained a level. Piano learned a meteor. But holy cow, like, he was showing how some of these videos on the internet of, like, how to grow taller, they're like, they've got like 30 million views on them. I have to imagine that half of those views are people being like, there's no way this is real. And then they watch it and they're like, okay, yeah, that's not real. Who leveling up? Degen Don, how are you? Yeah, put on shoes. Vigorous apathy. That's a good start to getting taller. Odin and Tarato. That's fine. Wait. He learned all that, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Oh, let's get him those. Let's get him the level 3 spells. Yo, side order. Welcome. How to grow taller. Duh, drink milk. Yo, Anytude X. That was like a common theme across all the videos is drink milk. Specifically cow's milk. Made by the same company, says Grimburn, and even had Japanese for Final Fantasy Side Story as a subtitle to Seiken Densetsu, the Japanese name for the Mana series. Yes. And I love those games, by the way. Secret of Mana, special place in my heart. Even though that game is like kind of janky and weird, man, do I love it. It's a ton of fun, and I was very thankful that Genevieve B played it with me. And then Trials of Mana, the sequel, that is Seiken Densetsu 3. That game rules, and it's been forever since I played it. The Alpha Inception says, I love FF6. I guess I'll sub. He's playing FF6. You know, I can't argue with that logic. That is a solid argument. Karma be drinking. Yo, side order? I still have one more shot to go, Mango Boba. Speaking of drinks, that's a cool beverage right there. Piano gained a level. Carpet gained a level. Still haven't leveled up this cursed shield, everybody. Yeah, so that guy's gonna level up after the next battle. So let's get him 50% HP, maybe. Actually, what kind of stats we got here? 40 strength. He can use some speed. Odin is currently being used. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him HP because, like, his ultimate weapon has its own algorithm that does not rely on any sort of stats, so... Playing a masterpiece, FF6 is no joke. Hoping for a remake someday. A lot of people love the Pixel remaster. I haven't tried it. Secret of Evermore was the Temu Secret of Mana. Yeah, Paul A. A lot of people love that game. I could not get into it. It was fine, I guess. Grow taller by breaking your knees and surgically increasing your height by 1 to 2 inches. Mango Boba? Yeah, terrible ROI. That is, return on investment. Had to blow my nose. Because that joke was so good. Over. Hardly knew her. G6H. I'm playing through PR. And it's been pretty amazing. Oh, Pixel Remaster. Yeah, it took me a second. Moving your dust. Crushed. Ah, he still can't survive that, huh? Megan gained a level. What'd he get? HP? I keep almost calling him she or her. But that's definitely a dude named Megan. Or maybe I'm freaking wrong. Golden Sun was one of my favorite games back in the day, says Doxo. Never got into that one either. But, like, so many people have been suggesting that like, I gotta give it another chance, I guess. Funny how they dance around their dead friend. Like, yeah, we won the battle. Avis, that's a good point. I always watch your YouTube shorts. 10 out of 10 content. Yo, Mango B, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you. And Guardian Legend. Yeah, Ken, that's on the list, as well as Skies of Arcadia. Bah, 520. Top 3 Final Fantasy games. 9, 6, 7. I like ducks. I have tactics at the top of the list. Megan learned Fire 3. Love that. Fairy Tail Gaming. I'm so glad you're here. All right, everybody, let's do a shot. All right, I'm going to pour up a little bit of tequila. Oh, and Alundra. Yeah, Nicholas D. I knew there was at least a couple more games that I got to get to. Aces? It's not a big deal, though, you know? If somebody's like, if you misgender somebody, and then they're like, oh, please call me this, it's like, oh, okay. That's it. That's the whole conversation. Hey, cheers. Whew. You need the salt and the lemon, too. Doxo? You know, I think this is like the first time I played a Final Fantasy game and didn't name one of my characters Lemon. Golden Sun was a little too puzzly for me for being a supposedly JRPG. I'll take a shot of water. Yo, I like ducks. That's on brand for ducks. Or someone who likes ducks. Water? Very important. Sirefly likes lemons. Yeah, Mango Boba, I know what you're talking about. Oh, sorry, you're locked into this part of the game until you get a very, very specific ability. Yeah, that kind of describes Golden Sun, or at least my experience with it, which was, you know, I played it for a couple hours. Water's the devil. Gatorade is better. Chase Nail? I think water and Gatorade get along pretty well. Password in Golden Sun is only needed if you want to fight the hardest boss in JRPG history, Dullahan. Cliff White, I gotta look that up. Is it, like, super difficult? Sean G, I see you. Golden Sun is like Pokemon, Zelda, and FF rolled up into one game. Well, you know how I love to roll things up. Soma says, yo, just tuned in. And yes, Golden Sun is puzzly, but it's good. Megan learned Life 2 and Cure 3. I guess I gotta try it again. Uriah Palmer. New tactics game. You think they might tone down the story? Yeah, unfortunately, that's what they're gonna do. Is like, I think they're gonna replace any instance of the word God, right? Especially like one of the hardest lines right at the beginning of the game when Delighta like kidnaps the princess and escapes the royal knights and they're like, you scoundrel, and he's like, tough, blame yourself or God, and then he escapes with the princess. They're for sure gonna change that. Talking about Final Fantasy Tactics, which, as you probably know, is getting a remake that's coming out in a couple months. Alright, you can learn Life 3, it's important. This guy, he didn't learn all these yet, did he? Not even close. New sub here, says Robert K. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone spam the RKO for Robert K. Oh. Thanks for being here. I'm trying to uncurse this cursed shield. Fellas, isn't it annoying to uncurse a cursed item? It's like, I don't got all day. I got a job and a family to get back to. But then you gotta fight 255 battles, random encounters against, like, wildlife, just to turn a measly cursed shield into, admittedly, like, the best item in the game. Yo, Grimburn, welcome to Hey You, I Like You. Everyone put a flame emoji in the chat. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member, and now, just like Sean R., you can watch all of my members-only content. I've got like 60 to 70 members-only videos, and we just recently finished Super Mario Bros. 2 because I decided for my channel members that I was going to play every level on Super Mario All-Stars, and we're pretty far into it. Hey, Cliff White, I see you with the burns. Gav64, what's going on? Hey, Gav, you're an Earthbound fan, right? I was just thinking, I'm getting to that game pretty soon. Probably gonna stream that one after this, or I might do Mario RPG first. Really annoying, it wouldn't let me renew the gift sub on mobile till it ran out. Yeah, funny how that works. I for some reason, cannot gift subs on mobile, Grimburn, but I can totally do it on PC. Mario Bros. 2 or Doki Doki Panic reskinned? Both, Sirefly, but more recently, yes, the Doki Doki Panic reskin. Super Ghouls and Ghosts first, please. Nick D? Ugh, only because you're very cool and I like you. After you got Odin, he would have gotten stronger if you found the Queen, who got turned into stone in the underground Forgotten Castle. Yeah, Mimikyu fan? No, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I was explaining the reason I didn't get that is because Odin is the only Esper in the game that gives you plus speed on level up. So I'll probably upgrade him later. You can, quote-unquote, upgrade the Odin Esper into Raiden? And it teaches, like, Meteor and... Does it teach Merton? I forgot. But I want to hang on to Odin for a while so I can make my party members faster. It's the only way to increase speed permanently. Speaking of Odin, yeah, I see you, Side Order. Optimize mobile experience for a video platform that has a large mobile user base? Nah. Yo, Mango, I like you already. It teaches quick. Yes, okay. Raiden is broken. No, it's great, and I will upgrade it later, but I figured I'd let people get a couple speed first, you know? Oh, wait. I meant to do this. I meant to do it. I meant to do this. I like Duck said hi. I love how people find the said hi button after interacting with the stream for like an hour. That's my favorite. That's always a good joke. Not even kidding about that. Appreciate you, I like ducks. It teaches quick. Yeah, okay, and that's an awesome spell. I used to kill the cactuses the same way. Yeah, Pummel works just fine here, too. Alright, we leveling up and stuff, Ralph P. I have the option to. Talking about gifting memberships on mobile. It might be because I have a brand account, and, like, that's just something YouTube decided for me in, like, 2010. E888 says, love this game. Been seeing your shorts, so many cool tricks. I was playing around with the death counter save state rollover and ended up at the Coliseum from the Returner's hideout. I'm sorry, playing around with death counter save state rollover. I am not familiar with what that is. I Like Duck says, how far are you? There's, like, basically one side quest I can do before the final boss. But before that, I want to uncurse this cursed shield, which takes for freaking ever. So that very well might be the only thing I'm doing this stream. Crawler. Let's go to a spot where... Or, you know what? Let's change party members. I'm gonna arrow these fools. I love how Gogo puts on a helmet. For using the drill. OSHA approved. Speaking of memberships, I must earn some cash to renew mine. I lost the cool emojis and great members videos. I'm only 70% through. Hey, side order? No pressure. But I love you. We love you here. 5 gained a level. When you finish the game, I'd love to see you watch the speedrun. Vigorous Apathy? I, like, never, I'm not like a react to content kind of guy. But, like, maybe. Nobody knows Antidote? This guy knows Remedy. Sure, that's fine. What are you playing this on? David Daly? Like, a ton of ketamine. And I've had 2 shots. Do you mean, like, what system am I playing? Sorry, I make that joke all the time. Avis, I knew you were gonna laugh at that. No, I'm playing this on the Super Nintendo Classic, the SNES Classic. In fact, I will show you. That's my Switch right there. But behind it being shy is my SNES Mini, as some people call it. So yeah, this is the OG North American release, you know? Sean G, you know what? I've never heard it called K-hole until recently. Until the last time I made that joke, which was like 2 months ago. Alright, who else needs to level up? Honestly, like, did I get these guys enough level ups? Yeah, 43 and 41 are respectable. Let's put this guy in the party just to get him some level ups. Fries is at level 39, huh? 40 for Beef, let's put him in there. Speaking of K, let's put the circle in. Wait, Chomp is only level 40. Gosh dang it. I have so many party members. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I could use a level up, says Sean R. Didn't you just mow the lawn? I don't know what that has to do with it, but yeah, that's something you mentioned. But yeah, I can get this guy, I can show you this guy's other exclusive relic. Equipped on a Sasquatch and ... I love that it does not tell you what it does. But you'll find out. You'll find out pretty quickly when you have him equipped with it. Also, it might give, like... Yeah, absorb, ice, no effect, fire. Doesn't his Rage Ring have something like that? Absorb fire, no effect, lightning. Okay, so it kind of doubles up on the resistances there. But now I can absorb ice and fire and nullify lightning if I give him his exclusive Sasquatch relics, such as the Rage Ring and the Blizzard Orb. Alright, and then let's give this guy the ribbon. Hold on, let's unequip. Where are you, says Fallen Zoe. I'm in the void, generally. I'm also in my airship in-game, if that's what you meant. Alright, let's give this guy Relic Ring. Or no, let's give him Ribbon, is what I meant. Relic ring? That's not a thing. An exp egg. And then he can use the cursed shield here. Yeah, he could also have the scimitar. That's fine. Oh, he was almost done learning Life 3. Wait, he doesn't have the level 2 spells? Alright, alright, alright. Let's give him, like, the ice shield. This guy can have cursed shield. But then I gotta give him the ribbon. That guy can have offering. Offering is the opposite of honoring. Everyone knows this. Ribbon and... let's give him, like, back guard or something. And then he gets cursed shield. Not Ragnarok, he doesn't need that. Wing Edge. And then this guy can get Genji and Offering. Did I pass it? Where is it? I thought it was at the top. Did I just give it to someone else? Yeah, I did. Duh. He can have Marvel Shoes. Which is a cool item. It doesn't really say what it does in the game. But it gives Shell, Protect, Haste, and Regen. And that's pretty darn cool. This guy can learn Life 3, that's fine. This guy can get some speed, sure, that's also fine. Oh, he's almost learned Flare. We phoned the Nintendo Power hotline for answers and they were baffled. E888, what are we talking about? Soulwave, I see you, by the way. Funny how you need Mog to get the Sasquatch, says Mimikyu fan. Oakley, yes, mow the laundry. Alright, we're doing more leveling, I guess. Sorry if nothing happens this stream. But damn, I still got 115 reps to go, everybody. I should get on that. I subbed to NP back in the day. You talking about Nintendo Power? Robert K. never had a subscription, but some of my friends did. Sasquatch knows how powerful Moogles are. Yeah, Mimikyu fan? A lot of people don't. Okay, so, like, I don't have the air anchor anymore to kill this guy. So I might be toast here. Let's bum rush this dude. Which is the best way to farm in the world of Ruin? I was just doing it a minute ago, where, like, basically you kill this guy over and over. Well, might be toast here. Let's run away. But, like, the air anchor is probably the best way to do that. Well, good thing I just saved the game. Is Wolf getting all of the experience there? Sure, he earned it. Yeah, E888. Okay, the airship glitch. I looked into that a while back. Yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with what that is, but it can do some crazy stuff. I was subbed to Pocket Gamer because I played a lot of GB and GBA games. Cliff White, was that like a magazine back in the day? I see you, Michael Mervin. So sub to EGM. Electronic Gaming Monthly. Why you post twice? Cliff White? Because YouTube is great. Okay, so who's leveling up soon, though? Also, this is like an okay place to level up south of this desert here. Game glitched. I lost a boss fight and had 256 of every item. That's convenient or weird. Shoot, I messed it up. Post it one more time, Cliff White, just for good measure. Michael Mervin. You silly. Oh, I forgot that weapon can randomly kill. So can this one. Excalibur's Aegis Shield. Everything 256. That's insane. Excuse me. Alright, let's do one more battle, then we do 20 curls. I should turn on the AC down here. Also, it happened to my friend, but he also had General Leo. Yo, what? E888. That seems insane. I've ever gotten a membership. Mimikyu fan? I could have sworn you had. I Like Duck said hi. Welcome back. Get raged. I keep messing that input up. Let's try this one. I love that the scimitar can still instant kill on, when using the offering, when X fighting. This guy ain't learned that thing yet. 86. Okay, okay. That Yeti needs some levels. He's like 5 levels back from my other lowest level guy. That's like that weird glitch in Super Mario 64 where the speedrunning community determined it was a random photon that flipped a bit from 0 to 1 and made Mario move favorably, but unrepeatable. Yeah, in TikTok Clock, some guy, like during a recorded speedrun, got zipped all the way up to the top. They could never reproduce that, so they thought maybe it was just like a weird photon. World of Ruin, best worlds. Good job, Kefka. Yo, E888? It is. What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor. Yo, Sean, that's a Craig David song. Featuring Twista. But you knew I would get the reference. And I like that about you. Daryl says, I like to pull my cartridge half out while I play. Don't take that out of context. But like, there are some games where like tilting the cartridge can get you like corrupted data that like favors you, you know? Karma getting one of my song references? What is happening? Michael Mervin, wait, hold on. Don't say that to someone who's new here. But yeah, what's another game that when you tilt... I think for a while, like, Chrono Trigger speedrunners would, like, tilt the cartridge a little bit when they put it in, to, like, go directly to New Game Plus with a level 99 party or something. Circle gained a level. Wolf gained a level. Alright, let's give this guy something. He can have 30% HP, that's fine. Yeah, we say behave lovingly. We joke about it a lot. Stop poisoning me. I see you, Daryl. Welcome, by the way. Alright, let's do 20 curls. Wolf will take care of the battle. I don't gotta do nothing here. Giuseppina, I see that you have a comment. I'll get to it in a second. Ready? Let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoo, baby. Let me go turn on the AC. Alright, we back, baby. 69 viewers when I came back. Amazing. Mimikyu fan? I see you. Thank you. Is this a better spot to go or T-Rex Forest? Robert K, you know what? Let's try the T-Rex Forest. Usually I prefer the Dino Forest due to small chance of dropping economizers. But I might be a bit under-leveled for it. Yeah, like, the enemies there will kick my butt, probably. Fry's gained a level. Michael Mervin, I know what you're talking about. Are you aware of the brief moment in time within the Battle for Bikini Bottom SpongeBob game where the meta was to spit on certain parts of the disc so it doesn't load properly in certain segments? No! That's wild! Yo, Indy, welcome. Talking about, like, odd speedrun tactics, there was also something that a friend of mine sent me an article about how Dragon Warrior 3 speedrunners, especially when playing on Famicom, will, like, put their system on a hot plate and heat it up to a certain temperature so that they get, like, a crazy amount of level ups. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's save here first. I do have offering E888. No sprint shoes, though. What's going on? What is going on with that? Oh, and let's update this counter. Got 95 to go. We done 71 reps, everybody. What's up, miscreants? Says Walter M. Hey, welcome. Soulwave, are we talking about Usher? I don't know why we, like, for like the span of 2 or 3 months, we kept making jokes about Usher. 8-time Grammy Award winner, right? In fact, I named my Super Punch-Out file Usher. That tactic was banned to help preserve the discs. You also need a very specific model of original Xbox, like down to manufacturing period. Adam Kinguru 420, how are you? We doing some leveling. Where is the Dino Forest? It's like up this way, right? Oh wait, this is the Veld. Yeah, it's this. So, like, you can get a ton of experience in this forest here, fighting the dinosaurs, and then every now and then you'll encounter a Brachiosaur, who gives even more experience, and he might drop an Economizer, which is one of the best items in the game. But also, he might hit you with Ultima, which, like, will kill you, you know? Oh yeah, and this happens a lot. I could have sworn I had a back guard equipped. But I got Pincer attacked. Let's bum rush one of them. Steal! So I was looking up stuff for the Curse Shield. I know to put a ribbon on to block the statuses. Except for the countdown. But what about putting the relic ring on to block it? That's probably something you can do. Bah. Yeah, because Ursher got the voice to make the booty go clap. Yo, I like ducks. You get one more, okay? Circle gained a level, learned ice too. Umaru hated? Like, he's a good boy, you know? Not an amazing character. You just can't make him, like, super broken like you can with other characters, you know? Do you know? Let's equip this guy with a different shield. Wait. So he doesn't know, like, the level 2 magic, huh? Yeah, let's give him Thunder Shield or something. Nope. Flame Shield first. Learn Fire too. Alright. I'm hunting wabbits. Dinosaurs. Very different. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Preemptive strike. Don't mess up the blitz technique here. I might actually reconsider some equipment and relics here. Shoot, I messed it up. What am I doing wrong? Why did that look so funny? Was that, like, extra slow for some reason? I went down a rabbit hole and learned about an alternate scrap scenario for the Zen area with the house collapsing. Indy, hit me with it. But yeah, you get like 5,000 experience for killing one of those dinosaurs, right? I didn't see the number, but... Alright, this guy's hogging all the Bahamut. Let's give him something else. He can have those. That guy has, like, oddly low HP. Hey, I like ducks. Yeah, no, I think my moderators are getting a little tired of you spamming the, said hi button. So, how about let's say one more, and we're good. Gembox Economizer or Genji Offering? Yo, Luke D? In theory, I like Gembox Economizer better. Apparently when you get there, it was Sabin that was supposed to run in and save the child. And if you didn't make it out... Hold on, I'll read that in a second. When the timer runs out, Sabin dies for the remainder of the game. Oh my gosh. That's kind of cool. Meteor! Fries is dead here. Oh, he lived. Look at that. Scimitar can still one-shot this guy, right? I have bad internet, you know. It's cool. I don't mind that much, you know. Beef gained a level. Alright, so he's probably learned this by now, right? No, guess not. And if you go back with Edgar in the party later and stay at the inn, it shows a nighttime scene with Edgar frantically searching through the rubble looking for him to no avail. Oh my god, that's grim, Indie Gamer Retro. Damn, that's really cool. Thanks for the knowledge. Couldn't steal. Thankfully, they scrapped that idea, saying the world of Ruin was already dark enough. Yeah, I gotta look that up. Do you remember where you found out about that? Or was it just some random YouTube video? How many more frickin' battles do I need? Let's do this, actually. Oh, he's got the back guard, that's fine. Yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna give him Sneak Ring so I can mug, or capture. Hello, my name is James Alvarado, says James Alvarado. Welcome, how are you? Tyranitar. Just saw your old Final Fantasy videos, members only. Yeah, I had one of, like, Final Fantasy 3 on NES. Random thought, but I would kill for a Sailor Moon RPG in a similar style to this, says Giuseppina. You caught our Sailor Moon cosplay, right? That was probably part 16. That was a couple days ago. With me and Genevieve B. Yes. I mean, that's basically exactly what you're looking for, right? No? Very different? Never mind. Circle gained a level. Fries gained a level. Nice. I consider giving Wolf an Exp Egg plus an HP plus Esper. His HP is so low. I would too, Robert K., but you actually can't give him an Esper. You cannot equip him with an Esper. So that's why he ain't got none. Nor can you give Go-Go, that is 5, an Esper. You can only equip them with relics. Bro doesn't need it. He's just a Yeti. Do not upsetty the Yeti. Ooh, get blizzed. Oh yeah, they're weak to ice, huh? So that did an okay amount of damage there. Exp and economizer farming. Alex B, I'm still trying to uncurse the cursed shield. Sure, a Sailor Moon RPG exists somewhere. Nick the Frenchie? How are you sure? How are you sure? Inesepth. Is there really a secret about killing a stupid amount of Tyrannosaurs to be able to revive General Leo? I heard about that rumor too, and no, there's not. But there is a crazy glitch that you can do, apparently. That is very involved. I keep messing up that blitz. I messed it up again. Basically, he does whatever he wants. Yeah, like he bites sometimes. Oh, I didn't think Bum Rush would happen before Life Spell went off. How is Steel calculated? Apparently, it's like one of the most complicated algorithms in, like, any Final Fantasy game. Beef learned Meteor. But yeah, it's long story short, it's based on level, I believe. Did I bait him with meat? Technically, yeah. But the meat was me. Yetis like green cherries. Robert K., does anything happen if I give him one? Because I know he does that when you fight him in that battle before you recruit him. Karma is what you call a great baiter. Michael Mervin, thank you. How long till you uncurse the shield? I like ducks. I don't know. There's no way to know unless you're keeping track. Had to go to the park. It's burning hot in my car. Yo, achieve divinity? I'm glad you're back. Circle gained a level and learned fire too. Wolf gained a level and didn't learn nothing. Because Wolf doesn't need to learn anything. Misha plays games. Always wondered, do I have better odds to steal with Capture plus Thief Glove or with Genji Glove? That's a good point. Probably. So I think with the relic that boosts your chance to steal, that's usually the better option. Because I think it doubles your chance, right? Gary P2, what's going on? Hey, KarmaJolt. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone is doing well. My predictive text has finally adopted the word KarmaJolt. It's a good day. Word, not work. No, I saw what you meant. But yeah, it needs to adopt that word, too. Let's swap out Bahamut for Odin real quick. Also, I don't think I've shown this off once, but if you try to equip an Esper that someone else is equipped with, it'll be like, this player has it, Circle has it, this character already got it. So you can't just, like, swap like this, you know? You have to go into each player's, each character's skills menu separately. The economizer diminishes the MP cost of a spell. Is that right? In Acept, it's even better. Economizer makes it so that any spell you cast in battle costs 1 MP. And, like, it might work out of battle? No, that'd be too good. Dang it, I keep missing the blitzes. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, dang, is this guy like stronger now or something? You get to name them all? Yo, Trent C? I named all of them except for Wolf, because Wolf was a name that one of my viewers named. But yes, you do get to name your characters in this game, and I love it. NE2X, I've like never seen that show, by the way. Beef gained a level, devised a new blitz! And it's like kind of a cool one, isn't it? I forgot. Recovers party at own expense. RL, XY, right, left. Alright, everybody, we're trying it. It sounds like a Kerplunk kind of spell. Which is, that's a spell in the Dragon Quest games that I think Yangus can learn, right? In Dragon Quest 8? That Earthbounder, what's going on? Let's save the game here. In my personal view, Gao, Realm, and Marg are the main characters, and look at Celis like a mother. That's fun. Genevieve B is back! Hell yeah. Let's fight this guy first. Okay, so it was RLXY right left A? Is that true? Is that it? I rested my eyes for a moment. Genevieve B, yeah, you earned it. You a CP gal. Spiraler! Hardly knew her. Yeah, everyone got healed a lot, but now Beef is dead and also gone. Like, you can't even revive him after that. He is removed from the battle and his HP is set to 0. Interesting. Well, I can revive him now. A dinosaur summoning meteors from the heavens. How is this sorcery possible? I forgot what to call you. Was it Kang? I don't think they were summoning them from the heavens. Like, if you look closely, they're just summoning from the forest back there. Yeah, magic dinosaurs. Ain't gotta explain that. Genevieve B, I'm so glad you came to see me after your thing today. Found a couple of links. Want me to put them in the Discord? Ooh, baby, we got a Brachiosaur. Sure, Indy, yeah. I am actually going to do... Shoot, I missed the input. Does anyone know Life 3? Because if not, we might be toast. This guy has 0 MP. I guess that's a thing that happens too. I wonder if Odin can work on this guy. You know what? For no reason, let's try it. Oh. Yeah, Cliff White, I think that's the joke, actually. Oh, I healed very little there. Swing. Dang! I got swung. I think this dinosaur can cast Ultima either on death or like when he's at low HP. It takes very little physical damage though. Dang, bopped. This guy's got a lot of HP. Let's Phoenix down here. Dead. Wolf and Circle? Close it out. Oh, shoot. I think we might be getting closed out. Dead, yeah. Party wiped. That's okay, we like just save the game. That's why I've been saving so often. You said close it out, but not how. Sean R, you got me on that technicality. Ultima was lethal. It usually is, Ashtray. Yo, Soulwave, you heading out? Thanks for being here. Let's go to, like, any random town. Oh, wait, this is Narshi. That's fine. I got into a random battle in the one step between my car and the city. Guys, we still got 95 reps to go. Critical hit, see ya. That didn't kill him. Have I ever played Xenogears? Yeah, I have a copy of that game. I remember buying it from like a... It was either like Electronics Boutique or Babbage's. Back when I was like 18. I got it for like 20 bucks too. Pretty good game. Never streamed it, but I could get to that someday. Anytude X. Oh, wait. I'm looking at Achieve Divinity's comment. What is this about 90s cartoons? Narshi the Darshi? Talking classic 90s sitcoms? Excuse me? I don't know that one. Where should I post it so I don't accidentally put it in the wrong place? There's like a section for gaming related stuff. You can just put it there. Karma, don't lie. When you were 18, Pong was brand new. Look, in the grand scheme of things, Nicholas D, yeah, it kind of was. Considering the universe is like billions of years old, Pong was pretty much brand new when I was born. Yeah, Robert K, I didn't realize that none of my party members could use Life 3. That said, let's just go here and do a bunch of random battles to get this shield uncursed. Yeah, Jay Mobley, you got gifted a membership by Cliff White. Get him. Dead. Something like 13 to 14 billion years old, says Nick DeFrenchie. Have you done Ogre Battle for the SNES yet? Stoic Jester? I haven't played that game since like middle school, but I would for sure. And I got Tactics Ogre for my Switch, and I've been having some fun with that, but I haven't streamed any content or anything. But like Ogre Battle is kind of an underrated series. I'd play some of that for sure. Yeah, who here has played Ogre Battle? Raise your hand. I'll raise some hands too. Let's do 20 curls. I might have to stop doing curls after this next set. Just so I don't like absolutely kill my biceps, you know? But this, doing them this way is like pretty difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, oh my gosh, 16, 17, 18, 19, whew, 20. Feeling sore, buddy? Yeah, definitely getting there. Dat Earthbounder. But it's like a good kind of sore, you know? I'm making progress kind of sore. Giant Rash. Speaking of which, how are you? Oh, Robert K. Were you about to tell me that I can steal elixirs from these enemies? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do it with that Berserker in the party. And Fries has -7 speed because of that shield. Good workout. Yeah, Cliff White. Let's update the counter. Hey, appreciate you. Ever seen the X-Men? You know, I haven't. I haven't seen any of those movies. The only superhero movie that I saw was like the Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield and what else? One of the Iron Man movies. But like, I just never got into those, you know? Gary P2 with the cool $5. Oh my gosh. Everyone spam the P2 in the chat for Gary P2. Every curl or squat is just you gaining more XP. Yo, Gary P2? I should equip an Esper while I'm at it. Hey, thank you so much for the cool 5. We got 80 to go. Whew. Thank you. Yeah, Gary Pog. Get him. Oh, whoa. Okay, I just happened to get an elixir there. It's kind of hard to steal those from these guys. But obviously you can try over and over, and the battles aren't that difficult. But I happen to get one first try there. So that's cool. Dragon Force and Sega Saturn was very nice too. Yo, yeah, my brother played some of that game. I remember, like when he was in college, a friend let him borrow a Sega Saturn. And that's like a game where you control armies, right? And there's a character named, like, Wayne or something. That's pretty much all I remember. But it looked cool. Hojo Jojo. No, this is not my first time with FF6. I love this game. Yeah, Jack P. I am trying to uncurse the Cursed Shield. Misha Plays, yeah. Dang, I forgot about that game. But that is also the name of that band that does the Through the Fire and Flames song, right? Hojo, yeah, I did get the Bahamut Esper. And I've done a bunch of curls, too. Papers. Hardly newers. Oh, dang, they died. Hojo Jojo, are you a mod on Jojo Jets' channel? That guy's cool. We like him. Where the Cursed Shield at? My friend Fries is equipped with it. And that's why he has that giant countdown above him. Because when that gets to 0, he dies. I'm not. I've been mistaken for someone else. Ah, just play along. Yeah, that's really cool that you're a mod on his channel. That guy's great. I should tell my friends. No, like, where's it found? Oh, Giant Rash. Yeah, so once you get Fries back in the party, that is, once you get Locke back in the party, you can, ironically, unlock a lot of the doors in Narshi in the World of Ruin. Because, like, every house in Narshi is locked, and you don't have access to them until you have a treasure hunter in your party. But once he is in your party, I think you might have to put him in the lead, I'm not sure. But he can unlock all the doors. And there's someone in the weapons shop if you go down to the bottom floor who will give you Ragnarok, either the sword or the Esper. But then also there's a house like on the west end of town where there's a guy who gives you a cursed shield. Why is Locke in the back row, says Derek T. I don't know, I felt like it. He's got the wing edge, which is something that does the same damage from the back row. But right now I'm just trying to uncurse the cursed shield. Wait, where am I in terms of learning spells? Not that close. Wait, let's give him life 3. He doesn't know fire too? That's weird. Sure, let's teach him antidote and scan. Actually, that's pretty smart with the wing edge. Derek T, thank you. But yeah, at this part of the game, like, I've been trying to uncurse this cursed shield for so long that, like, I thought it was gonna happen like an hour ago, and it still hasn't. Karma, can you start a Goldberg chant? F that guy. For some reason, I just, like, never was a Goldberg fan. He's probably fine. Like, he's probably a fine guy, you know, but... I remember when he became big on WCW, and I'm like, this guy's boring. Just because he wasn't, like, funny like Eddie Guerrero was, you know? Bret the Hitman Hart. Yeah, Hojo. That guy I liked. Nick the Frenchie, yeah, Goldberg. Bill Goldberg was a a wrestler in the WCW, and I think eventually went to the WWE, who, like, they just decided he was going to be a star despite the fact that he didn't have that much of a personality, you know? But, like, when he joined the WCW, like, basically the script was like, okay, this guy is never, ever gonna lose a match, and he's also never gonna talk. And I don't know, I just, like, wasn't into that, you know? The Attitude Era, recruited specifically because of his sports background. Yeah, he was probably on, like, the Rams or something, St. Louis Rams, or maybe it was the LA Rams back then. Got a split. Hope everyone has an awesome start of the week. Hey, Gary P2, I appreciate you. Easy to market. Yeah, that said, I mean, he was successful, and, you know, a lot of people seem to like him. But I like the funny guys. Especially as I got older, you know? Uncurse the shield? Nope. Should we start keeping a tally? I should have put how many battles are left on the cursed shield on the to-go counter. Tailed. Chris Jericho, one of the funniest guys in wrestling. Yeah, Matthew G. My mom loved him. So did my dad, I guess. Goldberg had his retirement match like a week ago. Also, hey, just been lurking. Wait, is that true, Matthew Irwin? Also, weren't you a member like yesterday? I thought you just got gifted a ship. But yeah, welcome back. Steel. My mom liked Val Venus. Oh no, Jack P. My parents would watch wrestling with us, and they especially loved, like, the jobbers, like Norman Smiley, or like, what was his name? It was like Ernest the Cat Miller, something like that. Gen B, I see you with the membs only emojis. Nobody's leveling up. Oh yeah, we're getting like 1 experience per battle here, so no. Mankind was always interesting. Yo, Hojo Jojo, Mankind did the voice of the Boulder in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, Taishuan, trying to uncurse that shield. By the way, did you guys see Genevieve B won me some Kirby's in like a crane game thing at the arcade? She's like really good at the crane game somehow. And they like I'm probably gonna hang this one up in my car. But I love them. Boyo is right. 250 battles. It's rough, but it's worth it. Yeah, the 256 to be exactly, right? Show the Kirby butt. Yeah, here it is. Everyone spam the puppy dog emoji in the chat, or the Kirby if you got it, if you're a channel member. Yeah, it was on the Saturday night main event. Beef learned to scan. Matthew Irwin. I gotta look that up. I remember like a couple months ago, I saw that Sting was retiring, and I was like, that guy hasn't retired yet? He used to be my favorite. Sears, I see you saying hi. Nicholas D, you behave. I remember when Sting still had Keller to paint his face. Yeah, Hojo Jojo, so like what I want to say about that is like when I was young, like when I was like probably 5 or 6 years old, we went to visit a friend, like a family friend, It was like, my dad was friends with this guy when he lived in Memphis, Tennessee, and they had kids that were about the same age as my brothers. So we went to visit them, and they had this NES game called World Championship Wrestling, which they claimed that they literally found in a trash can outside. And we were playing it and having some fun, but then eventually they were like, you guys can have it if you want it. So I still have that copy, right? But I remember playing that when I was like 5 or 6 years old and being like, oh, I like Sting and Lex Luger and Ric Flair, and they had some other people in that game like Mike Rotunda or like Kevin the Game Master Sullivan, who I think died a couple years ago. But then, probably 5 to 6 years later was when I started watching WCW wrestling. And I was like, wait a second, I know those guys. They're in that old freaking game we had, and they looked old in that game, but they're still wrestling now, many years later. Yes, Rick the Nature Boy Flair. Hojo Jojo, that's right. Did this guy, yeah, he's gonna learn Antidote or something. Ooh, learned all those, look at that. What about this dude? Halfway there. Like that Bon Jovi song. I was in Memphis last month, says Divinity. Rough town with some real good people. Haven't been since I was probably 6 or 7. But I have some cool memories from there, from when I was a child. Misha Plays Games says, whoa, wait, what are we reacting to here? You better walk down that aisle in style and profile. Yep, dirtiest player in the game. Try a cover 3 blitz instead. Sears? I've learned all the blitzes. I'll show you one I haven't used in a while. Oh wait, he needs something else because he learned like Antidote or whatever it is. Yeah. Sure. Any2Dex, you know the song. Me go for a walk now. Peace, y'all. Avis, I slapped a fly as I was reading your comment. But hey, thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. All right, everybody. I don't know if I'm going to get to the Fanatics Tower this stream, but we still got to do some curls, huh? Matthew Gaines says, I always do LLG when I play this game. Low level grinding? No, that wouldn't make sense. You wouldn't grind if it was a low level challenge. Playing GT5. Giant Rash, is that Gran Turismo? What is GT? Should be about 10 more fights, says Sears. How long have you been saying that? Probably for like 10 fights. Maybe for 10 more. Three streams. I've been commenting about some of my LLG stats under these shorts. It can be really hard to do it. Low-level game? Is that what the G stands for? Who was the wrestler that was just a dude in a dress? Kuro? Gold Dust? I actually don't know. Vito? Yeah, I wouldn't have known that one. You've got to, let's see, you got to get to the World of Ruin sub level 15 or so to really peak your stats. Speaking of peaking my stats, let's do some curls, everybody. I think I can do another set of 20. Gold Dust is still wrestling, holy moly. Any2Dex, like, these people don't quit, you know? They did that to Prince Albert at one point. Sears, what are we talking about? I almost got one of those when I was younger. What? Alright, let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, baby. 19. Whew, 20. All right, y'all. I might have to do something else other than curls now. It's 2 a.m. Night handsome. Hey, Nick the Frenchie. Love you, bud. Thanks for clicking that like button. Get some sleep. I feel like you're always staying up real late. You take care of yourself. Tristan T, what's going on? I have a frenum piercing. I have a friend I'm hanging out with tomorrow. Sears, what is that? Oh my gosh, and of course we dispelled the curse on the shield after we did 20 curls. That was the secret, everybody. Now I want to show you. So remember that shield that was weak to, like, everything? And gave -7 to all stats? Look at it now. Hold on. Don't look at it yet. Don't look at it yet. Let me show you the stats on this bad boy. How is this a hero's soul? My god, look at the bulge on that arm. Me, Hojo? Thank you. Look at this. Absorbs holy, electric, ice, fire. No damage from water, earth, wind, or poison. Already, that's insane. Anyone can use it. Teaches Ultima at a rate of ×1. 59 defense, 59 magic defense, plus 40 to evade and M block. Oh my gosh, and that would be cool if evade wasn't bugged. But 40 M block is technically the same as 40 evade and M block. It's Leo's shield in my headcanon. Hojo Jojo. Yeah, everyone wants that guy to still be alive, you know. Anyway, Tiny Cat hopped up on the desk. Tiny Cat, we uncursed the cursed shield, and now it's the Paladin shield, and it's the best shield in the game. Well, let's teach somebody Ultima. I'm gonna go back to my spot again. Tiny Cat got into his spot again. Like, he stopped using his cat bed for, like, months, but then I just put a towel in it, and he's like, oh, a new bed, this is cool. So he's using his cat bed again. Karma, I answered you. It's up there. Sears? I already forgot what we were talking about, because my attention span is very short. Also, I've done 2 shots today. Oh, I see, Sears. Okay, okay. Force Shield has higher M evade. That's true, Matthew Gaines. I almost said games. But it doesn't teach Ultima, and it doesn't have nearly as good stats. But yeah, it does have higher M block, which is insane, and that's why it's like... Force Shield is like probably second best shield. You could argue Thunder Shield, right? Because that nullifies a bunch of things. Chomp, you get in there. The Goo, I'm gonna level you up to like 69 here. Let's teach this guy Ultima. Cliff White, I did. No, I'm having a great night. Thank you. Misha, you like that name? Hero? Yeah. As soon as I said Paladin Shield, my cat was like, ooh, a Paladin Shield? I will jump up on the desk. 10 out of 10, thanks. I had lots of holes punched in me. I was punk rock or so, I thought. I had 12-inch mohawk and everything. Sears? I don't have any piercings. I do have some tattoos, but only 2. No, that's fine. He can be back there. Let's equip this guy with the freaking Paladin Shield, everybody. And then let's just, like, boost his M block with the Magus Rod. Oh my gosh. And the Bard's Hat. And the Tau Robe. We, like, don't need relics here, but I'm giving this guy... X-Egg is fine. What hasn't he learned? Yeah, let's give him Bahamut to boost his HP. I don't know what this guy needs, but let's give him something like this. This guy probably still learning. No, he learned Life 3. He can learn Pearl. Oh yeah, no, Terato's fine. And this guy can get more magic power or strength. Let's just give him strength. He's learned, like, everything except Ultima, you know? Let's go with Gale Hairpin. This guy can get Genji an offering. No, he's not going to need that. Alright, does not matter what he's equipped with. Bill Cox, I remember grinding away so that every character would have every spell. That's like a little bit what I'm doing now, admittedly. Had 5 in my face, not counting ears stretched, but wanted a job. Sears, I got you. Oh, probably should have stolen here. What does that guy have to steal? I fought like a million of these dudes and haven't stolen from him. Bopped. Tiny Cat is just off screen, and I'm giving him pets. 5 magic points. Fries gained a level. The Goo gained a level. So yeah, what did they get? Strength and HP. Could have gotten more HP, but that's fine. For those of you in the chat who have a tattoo, what's your favorite one? I do have a pretty great tattoo that says "Lucky You" somewhere under my waistline. That's hardcore. Yeah, so probably when I was like 22 or 23, I went to go get a Prince Albert, which if you know what that is, then you'll get the story. But like I went into this tattoo parlor / piercing place to get a piercing. And the guy sat me down in the chair. He says, okay, pull the little guy out. So I did. And he's looking at it for like a solid like 30 seconds. Then he's like, I don't think I can do this, dude. And I was like, well, why not? Sort of relieved. And he's like, I think if I pierce here, I might go... It looks like you have a really big vein, and that's going to be like a hospital trip. So this doesn't seem safe. So I ended up not getting it. Oops. Smart move, says Genevieve B. Sometimes I make those. Despite what you know about me, Genevieve B, sometimes I do have smart ideas. I have a lion tattooed on my right arm since I'm a Leo. Nicholas D, I don't think I knew that. Do you remember the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park 3? Tim F? Never saw that one, so no. Is Tiny Cat his actual name? Kind of, Anytude X. His government name is Ocelotl, like as opposed to an ocelot. But we've been calling him Tiny Cat since 2013. Genevieve B, we don't gotta talk about that. I'm like genuinely really embarrassed about that. And ashamed. Yo, Kurochi Shikaku. I live with someone whose internet name is Nat20, and he has, like, all the different types of dice tattooed on his arm. It's a pretty cool tat. For a pretty cool guy. I also have the words Fortuna Favet Fortibus on my left arm. Fortune favors the bold. Nicholas D. is what I'm guessing. It's okay, BB, I love you. Genevieve B, I love you too. Genevieve B has some cool tattoos. Like she got a little heart that is sad, kind of on her booty cheek. She's got like a Bratz doll looking thing on the back of her, I want to say left arm. And she got like a badass snake on her leg. Love me some leg tattoos. Party person. Right after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. Party person? What are we talking about? Spinning to win? Who's leveling? Nobody soon. Genevieve B also got a new tattoo, like, right on her sternum. Its name is Philip, and it is a mousie that may have died in a cheese-related explosion. Okay, that guy gives a remedy, huh? It's a song meme. Okay, party person. Yeah, no, I don't get it. He's a rat, not a mouse? Party person, I like when you showed up and said spin to win. Guys, we still got 60 to go. I think maybe I can do like 15 more curls. I've got Cash is King across my knuckles. Hojo Jojo, that's pretty sick. Kind of badass. You guys have seen my tattoos. You want to see them again? Oh, I should have tried stealing from that guy. Wait, I haven't tried stealing from the Cactrot. Johnny Cash, of course. I hear the train a-comin'. I have a compass tattoo where the letters are all wrong on purpose. Sears, oh my gosh. I bet that drives some people crazy. I've been everywhere, man. In theory, I love me some Johnny Cash. Mr. Bobo, what's going on? Chomp gained a level. Carpet learned Flare. This guy got some speed, and that's cool. Yeah, not near learning that. He's learned Flare, though. Alright, let's get him one more level up with Bahamut equipped there. Just to boost his HP. Kind of worth stealing from Cactrot, but you gotta stack the speed to make it worth it. Achieve Divinity. So, does speed affect my steal success rate? For example, Southeast is SB for SpongeBob. That. Yo, Fries, block that. You have the Paladin shield. Oh, no, wait, no, he doesn't. Carpet does. Let's give him life 3. And then this guy can learn Flare and get some HP on level up. In this version, yeah, faster the better. Okay, I thought it was all based on level. South better. Hojo Jojo, yeah, there's like a... You know what? Maybe I should show that cutscene. Move in your dust. 5 magic points. After we learn Ultima, let's go do maybe a cutscene. But I think I can do a couple more curls, so let's get at it. Oh, and I don't know if anybody answered, but you've probably seen my tattoos a couple times. I have these Kirby's on my shoulder that are like the Fox and Falco Kirby's from Smash Bros. And then I have this other like stick and poke Kirby on my forearm here. I should get more Kirby's. Show us the guns, says Hojo Jojo. Alright, let's do it. I think I can do at least 15 hammer curls. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my gosh. Okay. After that, we're doing tricep presses. Hojo, thank you for the encouragement. Is it that? I totally forgot what number was there before. Putting in work. Yeah. We leveling up. I feel stronger these days. For the most part, anyway. Some days I feel like dead tired because, like, you people are so freaking generous that I end up doing like 300 reps of something. So after that, I just like fall on the floor, you know? So thank you for your generosity. But overall, I'm making some pretty steady progress, even if I have some dips every now and then. What was that? Carpet got Fire 3. Oh yeah, he didn't learn all of those, huh? That's okay, he's got Fire 3. We're also proud of you. Gen B, does he feel stronger? Sears, oh my gosh. As long as you make progress. Yeah, Cliff White, thank you so much for the progress. And also the money. And the members, oh my gosh. I think what I'm gonna start doing is every Wednesday, since it's widescreen Wednesday already, I'm gonna record some short members-only content on Wednesdays. Oops, I did the wrong thing. And Fries died because of it. I meant to do this. Yes, especially his firm booty. Genevieve beat, like... But, like, I can actually feel it, too, you know? Like, I squeeze myself back there, I'm like, damn. There's more back here than there used to be. And not just because I'm, like, eating too much this time, you know? But yes, thank you. Okay, so Fries missed out on some exp there. Sears, uh-huh. Why not do Freedom Friday? Do something you don't normally stream. Cliff White? Oh, just because Like, I know my dedicated subscribers, like you cool people, would be alright with that. But, like, I'm getting so many more views on my Final Fantasy streams lately than I am on, you know, some random new game. We want F-Zero only. He didn't level up. That's okay. This guy's leveling up soon. Let's get him, like, magic points or something. Let's get him this. Gotta go where the money is, so they say. So, yes, Hojo Jojo, admittedly, like, a lot of the reason I'm streaming this game, well, how do I say it? Some of the games I continue to stream, like, oh man, Deltarune got me a ton of views, so I was, like, psyched to start streaming Deltarune Chapter 4, and then that even got me more, that got me even more views, you know? This game, I just started playing it because I love it, but then, you know, so does everyone else, so these streams are doing really well lately, too. Better than my normal streams, anyway. Michael Mervin, watch. Look at this, look at this. Boom. The Curse Shield turned into the Paladin Shield, and it's so good. Like, compared to the Thunder Shield, which is a great shield, it just, like, is so much better than it. Friday, do, like, one stream of a random game. Cliff White, no, I see what you're saying, and I do stuff like that all the time, actually. I don't, like, schedule it or anything. Gonna go watch the last episode of Squid Games with Liam. Bye. Yo, Genevieve B, I love you very much. Everyone, spam the puppy dog emoji in the chat for Genevieve B. How many more... How many more fights? 10 or so? Yo, Karma, guess what? Gav64 says, you got a new cat? That's adorable. You've been doing squats with me? Dang, I've got a ton of money. Oh, you know what's awesome about having a ton of money? Neither do I. I was gonna say, I can buy a ton of weapons for Crab to throw using his throw skill. But also, I can use GP Rain with Megan. I'm making a Knuckles adventure game, and yeah, heck yeah, dude. That sounds awesome. Which FF is this? This is Final Fantasy VI on the SNES Classic. Leah T. Crochet Hooks? How do I pronounce your name? And welcome, by the way. Let's get Crab some level ups here, because I don't think I've used that guy in a while. I'll join the Discord and show you. Heck yeah, join the Discord, everybody. There's a link to the Discord in the video description. And we have a cool community of cool people, and if you're cool, you should join. I'm glad I made it this far. I feel I have a lot to live for. Change party members? Yes. Alright, this guy go in. This guy can still be here. Crab? Get him. Piano is level 41? I feel like I've been overusing him. Oh, it's I eat crochet hooks. Okay, I thought the I was an L. That threw me off. You what? Oh, Jojo. It says it right there. They eat crochet hooks. We don't judge on this channel. But we are concerned. Alright, let's give this guy the marble shoes. Oh, that reminds me, I meant to get new running... We were supposed to go to... So, Genevieve B and I went to the mall to get new running shoes. Why is it that all the women's shoes are the coolest shoes you've ever seen, but they don't obviously have the shoes in my size? And then the men's shoes all look stupid, and they're more expensive. Let's give this guy the Hyperist wrist. 20 strength there? I feel like the Hyper wrist gives... Oh, does it increase your strength by a percentage? Yeah, maybe it gives you plus 50% strength, but it rounds down, which is why sometimes it looks like it gives 22 strength, or sometimes it gives less. That could be it. That's probably it. Alright, I don't mind double daggers like that. Let's give him, Circlet over Red Cap. Does Red Cap do anything special? Besides give a bunch of stats? Raises HP by 1/4. Oh, that's good. That's really good. What about Circlet? No, just good stats. Okay, but Red Cap is awesome in that case. Yeah, look at his HP. 3646. That's real good. Don't knock it until you try it, guys. But also, don't try it without supervision. Or ever. Hey, Michael Mervin, thanks for posting the Discord link in the chat. That helps. Let's give this guy the gauntlet. He's got the partisan. So, like, what hasn't this guy learned? Flare. Like Ric Flair? We were just talking about Ric Flair. This guy needs a lot of spells, huh? Yeah, I guess I haven't used him that much. Who the frick is Carpet? King Pies? His default name is Strago, but he's an old man who, has a gun, I think? I don't remember what his gimmick is. It's like, oh, he can use magic, but like, so can everybody, you know? Strago, the blue mage, yeah. And he's about to learn Ultima, like a cool guy. Yeah, I've done nothing but like just fight random battles in this stream, but we uncursed the cursed shield. Got everybody a bunch of level ups, had a bunch of fun doing it. Bayek, what's going on? I never played this one, says I eat crochet hooks. This is Final Fantasy VI, and it's a very good game. Came out in like 1994 for the Super Nintendo. Earlier than that in Japan. Oh dang, thanks for the gift sub. Yeah, Bayek, that might have been my guy Cliff White. The Goo gained a level. I got some strength there. You know, they make a big deal about nobody knowing magic, but everybody has it eventually. Yes! And it's like, even some of the enemies, like, in the world of balance, can cast magical spells on you, right? But there are people out there at the beginning of the game being like, magic doesn't exist, that's stupid, and you're stupid. Can't wait for these 10 fights to be over. Sears? Same, it's been forever. Move in your dust. Bot! Learned Ultima. Carpet learned Bolt 3 and Ice 3. Piano learned Flare. Alright, so we learned all that. Let's give him some speed. Who else gives 2 strength? Is it only Bismarck? Oh, I guess it's Raiden once you get that Esper as well. Nobody knows magic except for my general. Yeah, King Pies. It's wild that you get full XP even when you use Air Anchor. Why is that wild? I guess I can see why you think that. That's not magic. There's totally a scientific explanation. Oh, did Carpet learn Ultima there? 89 viewers and only 73 likes. Yo, Alex B, thanks for pointing that out. Hey, everybody. I would greatly appreciate it if you click the like button. I hate to be such a YouTuber, you know? But, like, damn, YouTube really wants me to tell you to click the like button. Or else they just, like, don't send that many viewers my way, you know what I mean? Alright, let me finally show you what Ultima looks like. I did it. Hey, thank you so much. If you're on mobile, if you just double tap the screen, that will like it. Did you play Expedition 33? Not yet, King Pies. But I've heard so much good stuff about it. Hey, so there's this ultimate magic, and it's appropriately named Ultima, and it looks like this. You probably saw that dinosaur use it on me earlier, but now one of my guys knows the spell. I eat crochet hooks, you know what I mean. I hate to be that guy being like, smash that like button, you know, share this video with 9 of your grandmas. And make sure you subscribe, then unsubscribe, then subscribe again, everybody. And if you don't do that, I will kidnap your cat. Dude, I cried, says King Pies. I'm so sorry. Or you're welcome. Depending on what you meant. Ultima kind of mid-Imma. Are you kidding, Hojo Jojo? Okay, like, it could look cooler, I guess, but, like, I don't know, I think it's kind of pretty. And it does, like, 6,000 damage to everyone. And that was when an old man was casting it, okay? Okay? So consider everything. Can I? Okay, Flare can't hit all enemies, but here's what it looks like. You want to see Meteor too, Hojo Jojo? Meteor, what should we do? Run side to side? Yes. Who gets the reference? If you do, I'll be kind of surprised. King Pies. So the lore ability is something that is unique to my friend Carpet, who again is an old man. But basically lore is like how blue magic works in other Final Fantasy games. Essentially, if my friend Carpet sees an enemy do a spell that he can learn, then it goes into his list of lore spells that he can later use. For example, Grand Train is something that we had cast on us, so then he learned it, and now he knows how to do it. Karma, let's make a deal. What do I get for liking the stream? Nicholas D, you get to be mod. You get to be a moderator. Okay, I'll make you a moderator. It's not an FF game if there's not a playable old man. FF1 didn't have one of those. FF2 did. FF3, no. FF4, yes. FF5, yes. FF6, yes. 7? Who's the old man in 7? It would be Sid, but what? How old is he? Like 45? Not even all that old, you know? Where am I? And where's that house that is not on the Veldt? Oh, I think this is it, actually. Daniel C. So, like, some people in the chat have a crown next to their name because YouTube is like, oh, you are winning the chat. Oh, baby. It's bedtime. Take care, all. Nicholas D, same for me here, but, like, I think next time, aged man, go unless you're a repair person. Haven't seen any skilled repair people in ages. He should call Repairman, man. Remember that guy from, All That? That was Kel Mitchell's character. I wasn't expecting to be proven wrong about old men in FF games today. I eat crochet hooks. It's like most of them, though. Most of them have an old man. All right, everybody, let's do 40 tricep presses. I should stop doing curls because I've done a ton of them and I don't want to overdo it. But let's do this. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
22, 23,
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Oh my gosh. Whew. Technically, Auron is only 35? Is that for real? Yo, Jeremiah Rosenberger, we were talking about WCW wrestlers earlier. Okay, everybody. I had a great time with you. We did a lot of reps, but I think I'm gonna save the game here and call it a stream. Because I should, like, go to bed early tonight and be responsible. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for watching me play a little bit of Final Fantasy VI on the SNES Classic. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. I'll probably see you tomorrow. But hey, appreciate y'all. Grimburn, Cliff White, love you both. Alex B, yeah, we did get the Paladin shield. Here, I'll show you real quick one more time. Look at this. Look at how glorious this is. I should actually equip it on someone else. Let's give this guy Thunder Shield, and then, like, Piano can learn Ultima or something. No, let's give it to the Goob. Look at the stats on that bad boy. Plus, it blocks, like, every element. Isn't that crazy? Okay, now we save the game. Take it easy, y'all.